Hello there. Welcome to the Drifting Spore. I'm Steve. It's threatening to become a sunny day here in Nova Scotia. So it's right at the toe of Easter weekend. I'm up in the woods. I've come up just a little bit past Chickadee Rock to a spot I saw last fall. And this is my intention is to come up here. You can see I've got a large pack and some gear. So my intention here today is to set up and see if we can do an overnighter here alongside this creek, man. Like I say, I can see Chickadee Rock from here. It's right there. And this is a lovely little spot. I've had a little look around. I'm not sure if this is big enough. I think it's big enough I can get my tent set up here. I've brought my tent today. And yeah, I'm gonna also be mindful not to create a 4 hour long video is my hope. So I'm gonna try to do very short segments and not just let the camera roll on and on for hours. So that being said, we're gonna start getting set up. First things first will be the tent, I think, and I'll bring you back once I've accomplished some things. I'm really looking forward to this. It's supposed to get chilly tonight, below zero for sure, and that's Celsius, of course. But I've brought gear. I think I'll be all right, man. I don't have a lot of experience doing this stuff, so I'm not afraid to try though, and that's the main thing. And in all honesty, the car is 15 minutes that way, right? It's not that far. 10 minutes if I were rushing. So, and I don't usually rush too much. Anyway, gonna try to keep this within a reasonable length, this video, but we are here for the night, man. We are a one car family, so I'm here early. It's morning right now, Thursday morning, before Easter weekend. I'm gonna get all set up here today. Then this afternoon, when the kids get off school and everything, I'm gonna dart back home, get them all settled for the evening. Then I'm gonna come back. So, but I've got lots of time here today to get set up. That's the plan anyway. Let's see how it plays out. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy. Okay, it's been, well, probably a couple hours, I guess. You can see Chickadee Rock's right there through the woods. So, I did camp one time at Chickadee Rock. I just thought I'd give you a little camp tour. There's a little creek. Here's camp. We're all set up. Little creek's running right in front of it. I built myself a ring of stones there so I can have a fire tonight if I'm allowed. I got a pretty good feeling I'll be allowed to have fire tonight. I rigged my hammock chair totally different. I rigged it in, well, base mode, back support mode. So, since I had time, and I'll probably just leave that here in this spot, I've got a ridge line over top of my tent. That's going to provide a place to hang my lights later on when it gets dark. Bit of a swamp up in there. All in all, it came together pretty nicely. Let's come over and take a little look inside the tent. There we are. And I can tell you the view out of that tent is pretty awesome, man. Didn't have to do too much to this little spot. Just clean some leaves off the ground, that's it. Okay, that's my tent. I'm gonna gather some wood now, and then I'm gonna have to head her home to make sure the family gets home there. Right on. I'll bring these back again before I go. Every once in a while that sun comes out, man. It's awesome. All right, so it's time. It's time for me to head back to town, make sure the family's home and settled in for the evening before I return, man. I gotta pick myself up something for supper too for when I get back. I've gathered some wood, I've established camp. Pretty happy with it all, man. It looks good. Can't believe we actually had a sprinkle of rain there. I thought it was gonna rain. No, it's cleared off again. The forecast was sunny all day. Unreal, man. Anyway, this is Nova Scotia after all. I'm gonna boogie down, get home before the kids get home from school, and get them set up, and then I'll be back, and we'll continue this overnighter, man. Right on. Ah, there we go, man. So I'm back. Everything is as I left it. That's great, man. Sorry, I'm probably talking too loud with the water running here. It's loud for me, so I'm talking loud probably for the mic. Sorry about that. Well, everything in town is great. I'm back. Everything's just as I left it. We had still having these sprinkles of rain, man. I don't understand what the deal is with weather forecasting nowadays, but bright and sunny and plus 10 is what we called for today. Hopefully we get that this evening. I'll see what I can do to make that happen here this evening. I'm really digging this chair setup, man. The back support is appreciated and comfy. I tried using the straps to make the seat part. Usually I would poke a stick through there, like a stick to go across on the bars, but this time I wondered if the straps would hold me, and they do. Quite nice. So anyway, I've got till tomorrow now. So I'm just going to chill for a bit. I'm going to putter around a little bit. I've got enough wood. I don't think I need to gather too much more to just have a nice little ambiance fire. I don't know if I'm going to cook over the fire tonight or not. I might. But first things first, I'm just going to putter around, get my lights set up probably. I got about 4 hours till dark, so I got lots of time, man. I'm in no rush. Not that I was in a rush today while I was here either, but I wanted to get set up so that this portion of the drift, the solo overnighter up the third wash drift, could be a little bit more relaxed. A lot fewer you gottas on this end of the drift. So, right on. I'm gonna putter around. I might put a silencer on that little riffle right there. I think if I lay a rock in that, it'll quiet it down some for me. I brought earplugs, so I'll be able to sleep tonight. Here comes the sun again. It's just amazing when it comes out, man. Okay, I'm gonna putter around, and I'll bring these back when there's something to bring these back for. Right on. I might just sit here for a minute. This is nice. All right, we're getting on supper time, man. It's time to eat. Wonder if that stove's leaking. Kind of looks like my rock is covered in methyl hydrate. The level doesn't seem to be lower though. Anyway, okay. Hmm. Might be weeping. I don't know. I'm gonna light the stove and we're gonna get supper started, man. It is lit. I believe. It's not crazy warm out here, so it's gonna take a minute for that stove to really get going. Oh, I got a fairly level spot first time. I decided to make supper over here on Chickadee Rock, man. My camp is literally right there, right? How many paces would it be? There were no trees, 30, 40 paces, right? I can see it from here. It's all good. There we go. Stove took right off, man. Oh, that's because of the stuff that spilled. Is heating it up. Right on. I'll take it. Okay. Supper tonight. Let's get oil in my pan. Just olive oil. Might need to do a little bit of wind control. Might not do though. We'll see. You want a goodish amount of oil in my pan. I always want a goodish amount of oil in my pan. Man, for supper tonight. Ow, jeepers, that's hot. Remember to put on gloves, Steve. Yeah, those handles are really hot right now. I'll get a windscreen built once I get this going. Open up now. As soon as that sun goes away, man, it cools off pretty good here. Get my gloves for touching hot things. Okay, for supper tonight, what I have is a good old beef steak. I've salted and peppered it, but that's all. Let me move around my pan a bit more. Make sure my oil's good. I would like that. That way, just a hair. Hopefully, you guys can still see that. Okay, right on. Those gloves make it way nicer to touch that. Here we go. Steak. Ooh, very nice. This is a $9 steak going in the pan. I'm not very picky when it comes to steak or food or anything really. So as long as the steak that I'm buying is marbled pretty well, got fat through it, then I'm good to go. Alright, I'm going to let that really get started, and then of course I've got onions to go with it. Will I? I'm going to give it just a little. I've got my Drifting Spore seasoning kit. So May 3rd, New Glasgow's Art at Night, man. I'm there. I'm going to be there. I'm going to have, I'm going to be in the market building. So in the farmer's market building, you'll find me, Steve, the Drifting Spore. And yeah, you can get one of them seasoning kits too, if you'd like. If you mention that you heard me say it on this video, I might just give you one. I don't have a lot. A little bit of garlic powder in there, that's all. Get my lid back on here. There we go. New Glasgow's Art at Night, May 3rd. Get you some. I make all my own merch. Yeah, right. Yeah, I can see one side of the pan is hot and the other is not really, so I'm going to see what I can do to rig up some wind control. Oh, that's going to be good, man. And yeah, I'll bring us back when I had the onions, red onions tonight. Right on. Oh, sun. Just let the sun shine, please. Awesome. Might as well put the cover on that too. Okay, back in a minute. Let's have a look here. Things are happening. Stove seems to be working slower than normal. Right, usually that's got my pan right to a sizzle, man. Tonight it doesn't for some reason, but anyway, hopefully it comes around, because I got a whole bunch of onions to go in there. Alright. Red onions are in the pan. Think maybe it's time to DIY another alcohol stove. And you know what? I considered bringing one of my homemade ones today. And I said, no, I've been having good luck with this one, my Botan one, so I didn't bother. But it just seems like this one's not really giving her tonight. Maybe I just got the wind wrong. Anyway, we'll let that do its thing for a bit. Hopefully it comes around and gets to cooking. I mean, the steak's probably cooked enough for me anyway. I could have lit the fire too and cooked over that, but I thought, no, I'd just come over here and cook. I didn't want to cook right in front of my camp. Anyway, I'll bring you back when we see what we got. Hopefully this works. I'm hungry. Alrighty. Looks like things are finally starting to happen here, but I mean, man, it seemed like it took a long time. That stove to really start throwing any heat. And usually, well, I mean, it might be because I always boil my kettle on it first, then cook on it, and I always snuff it out and refill it, right? Ooh, that's looking nice. Either way, I'm hungry. My onions are nice and soft, and my steak is, I'm sure my steak is cooked. So, I'm calling it. It's time to eat, man. Of course, I didn't bring a knife or anything, so I'll just use my Leatherman. My Leatherman wave. That's my EDC, man. And I'm eating right out of the pan as usual. So, let me move some things around maybe. Let's see what I can get going on. That stove is very nearly out of methyl hydrate. Let's put that over there for now. Oh, come on, sun. Every once in a while, the sun comes blazing through, man. It's really nice. Put that over there. I'm gonna put my gloves here. This glove here. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Steak and onions for supper tonight. I'm gonna have to, like I say, I'm gonna have to DIY another alcohol stove because that one seems to have bit it. Well, let's have a try. Lucky for me, I'm happy with steak that is any doneness, and I would call this well done. Mmm. Oh man, that's good. Mm-hmm. The onions are nice and tender. Like I say, I think that basically an experiment, that Chinese knockoff Trangia. Mm, that's good, man. I think it's leaking. I think, well, I got a year out of that stove, so for whatever I paid for it, I think it was like $17. Say it doesn't really owe me anything, but my DIY stoves never failed me, so I'll probably just go back to those. My steak is really good. Hmm. I'm gonna get it into me. I've been working. I've been working away all day at my camp and stuff, and didn't have anything to eat all day. So I had lots of water, but nothing to eat. So this is tasting really good. I'm gonna devour it quite quickly. And we're gonna head back over to the camp, get the fire going, have a nice cup of tea, man. Right on. Hmm. Nothing wrong with that, man. Okay, I got my fire all stacked up and ready to go. Hopefully it'll go for me. I'm going to use the file on the Leatherman tonight to get my fire going. That's the saw. That's the file. I've got a little piece of cotton soaked in Vaseline down in there. My kettle's already full. Oh, there we go. So my supper was really good. The steak was delicious. It just wasn't frizzled up like I liked it. And when I was done, I looked at that alcohol stove really close, and it turns out it does have a crack right in the side of it around the top lip. Ooh, here we go. It's going to be a bit smoky, I think, at first, but that's alright. I'm absolutely allowed to have a fire here today. Now, I've got my grill here, got my gloves. Alright, we have fire. Right on. Okay. Now, none of these rocks came out of the brook. So, we all know what happens when you use rocks that come out of a brook with a fire. They explode, right? So, all these were terrestrial. Woohoo! Man. And, oh, yeah, my grill's going to fit on there just. Oh, this way it will. Okay, it's time to get tea on, man. Well, that's doing its thing. There we go. Oh, I'm looking forward to this nice cup of tea. At the start, the fire was kind of high. I had to stand between it and the tent there for a second, just till it started burning down. Looks like it's going to be perfect there now. Oh, I'm looking forward to a nice cup of tea and a sit, man. Ah, lovely. Still hour and a half of daylight left, I would say. About that. I don't know if you can see it down there. I've also put my trail cam up so that I can turn that on before I turn in for the night. Ah, it's beautiful out here, man. Okay, tea's not going to take very long, I would say. Right on. All right, that very first load of wood has my tea boiling. Make sure it's easy now. It's strong enough first. Oh yeah, that's plenty strong. Oh, lovely. Now, I'm going to pull that grill off and have to be really quick about it because these gloves are not as thick. Okay, good. Now, let's see if we can do this without getting burned. Oh, nice high pour, man. That's the way I like it. They say it aerates the tea when you do this, when you boil your tea. Pouring from on high gives it a bit of body back. Okay, I can just go here for a sec. Woohoo! Smoke in my eyes, man. Really? Really? Now, I am not going to put the lid on my tea this time because I'd like to drink it sometime this evening. So I'm just going to put it over here for a minute and let it start cooling. If I can find a spot where it will sit. There. It'll stay there. Thank you. And now, let's keep our fire going. Get a lot of this here stuff. Oh, one of the rocks did explode, man. Well, I'm telling you, none of them came from the brook. But I guess where it was kind of wet, I guess. We'll let that do its thing now for a minute. All right. Oh my. I dare say it's time for a relax, man. Ah, get my teapot over here with my pan. Yeah, that stuff really burns, eh? Nice. Put a handful of sticks on there too, just to even things out a bit. All right. Oh, let's sit down for a few minutes, man. Hey, we've earned it. Oh, how very nice it is to finally sit. Not finally. I haven't been pushing all day. I've been just going, right? Puttering. Put her on putter. Oh, I'm really liking the hammock chair in this configuration, man. I usually hang it between two trees, but doing it this way and with the strap as like the seat, making the seat, I find it more comfortable than using the using a stick in across. Anyway, let's try the tea. Oh, that's great, man. Yes, sir, that is nice. Ah, beautiful. Fire's perfect. It's going well. Only one rock exploded so far. Didn't burn the tent down, even though it's pretty close. I'll just keep it small for the rest of the evening. I've had a lot of fresh air today, man, which is really great. The phytoncides the trees are pumping out, I'm gaining, man. The negative ions, the little creeks pumping out every time the water falls. It splashes, which is happening a lot in this little creek. This is the third wash, man. Negative ions are being produced. I'm taking on those too. It's all good. Oh, yes. This is what all the work was for, man. Actually, took a vacation day to do this today so that I don't interfere with Easter weekend too much, right? I won't get home till sometime tomorrow on Good Friday, but most our Easter celebrations happen on Sunday, so Friday to us is just a day off. Hmm, man, that's good tea. Of course, now that it's starting to get dark, looks like the skies might be clearing a little bit. Oh well, it was still a lovely day out here, man. It's gonna be an even lovelier night. Anyway, I'm gonna just keep doing this for a bit. If anything changes, I'll let you know, man. I just got a hint of the sun through the trees there. It's just about to slip behind the hill. Oh, that's a lovely cup of tea, man. Perfect. Mm. I'm gonna have to be careful. That sun starts shining, man. I could fall asleep right here, I think. I'd probably wake up and my tent be burnt to the ground. uh, oh, the sun when it comes through is nice, man. So grateful it came out and shone on me here right at the last hour of daylight. Awesome. Oh, my tea is almost gone, man. I probably should mention I had a couple other guys on YouTube there give me a shout out this last week. So Josh and Andrew over at Trail Explorers, they gave me a shout out, man. That was really cool of them to do that. Go check them out. Check out Trail Explorers. It's a couple of Pictou County fellas. They're riding four wheelers around trails and opening up trails that have been maybe not used in a long time and stuff, man. I don't know what it is about it. I really like it. It reminds me of the old days when you had to have a four wheeler to get where you were going. Nobody had side by sides yet. That's what it reminds me of. But anyway, it's really cool. Check them out. I find it really nice to watch. And Marty, my good old friend Marty, man. We've been friends for a year now, over a year, and we've sent stuff back and forth. And I sent Marty a package, and it took a while to get to him. He got it. Marty's a busy guy. He's got a lot of stuff on the go. He's always saying he's going to rest more. And he finally got out the hammock chair, man, that I sent him. And he was swinging it and everything, man. You should have saw him. You can see him. Go over to his channel and check it out. he did a shout out to me and thanked me for the hammock chair. And Marty, I just want to show you this setup as well, right? Your hammock chair will do this as well. You just need to cut 2 poles, man. He's a really great guy. Marty just really enjoys showing his life, what he's doing, and right, he's got all kinds of energy to just do the things he loves to do, and he loves to do a lot of things, man. So go check out Marty over at Marty's Ramblings. I'm trying to just meter through my wood because I don't know how long I'm going to stay out once it gets full dark, right? It's supposed to get down to cold tonight, -5 degrees Celsius, that is. I would have to Google what it is in Fahrenheit. My sleeping bag is rated for -10, so hopefully I'll be nice and warm, man. I think I will. Last time I spent a night up here, I had the same sleeping bag, and there was still snow on the ground then, so I figure I'll be fine. Not gonna worry about it anyway. I did bring a emergency bivy, just in case I do start feeling cold. I can get that out and put it on over top my sleeping bag, and that should trap even more heat. That'll trap my body heat. Oh well, I'm not gonna make you sit here and watch me do this, because this is all I'm gonna do for at least the next 45 minutes. Hmm. Josh and Andrew at Trail Explorers, thank you for the shout out, man. I appreciate it. Marty at Marty's Ramblings, thank you. I'll add you both in this video. Right on. Now to just sit and enjoy, man, for a while. Hmm. Well, there we go. We've made full dark. I've burned through all my wood, except for what's on the fire here now. It's been a lovely evening, man. So nice. The wind dropped out nicely. Ah, I'm just letting this last little bit of wood burn down. And then I'm going to get in the tent and experience in tent living for a little bit. Other than jets flying over, I have not heard another human sound, man. Pretty much this entire time. The jets are it. And they seem to have stopped, so that's great. I think I could have put my light from that tree to that tree, maybe. It would have illuminated more of right in front of the tent, but the light is mainly. I mean, it illuminates around. I can see pretty good, but it's more for if I got to get out in the middle of the night and use the bathroom, then I can turn the light on. It'll stay on. It's all good, man. Then I can see where the tent's at. I won't wander off in the wrong direction in the dark. Hmm. Throw my gloves in here now. All right. I'm gonna work on letting this fire burn down, and then I'm gonna. Next you see me, I'll probably be in the tent, man. Right on. Okay, I'm pretty well established in the tent there now. I've been in for 20 minutes, half an hour. Get everything pretty well situated. I mean, I'll keep puttering, doing some organizing and stuff. I'm just going to write in my book now, just kind of document my journey here today. And I can finish that tomorrow. I also brought, here's a little radio I got off Amazon. It's a radio flashlight combination, and it's solar, and it's crank. It's dynamo as well, right? So I've been listening to the radio as I putter. Fire's pretty well gone out, nothing but red coals out there right now. And yeah, I'm just going to keep doing that until I'm ready to go to sleep, I guess. It's nice and quiet out, man. Cold setting in. Don my toque. But like I say, my sleeping bag's a -10 bag, so should be okay. Once I get in, I'm layered up well. I got had insulated socks I could put on, so all good there. Anyway, I'm going to continue writing in my book, and bring you back before I turn in for the night, man. Right on. Okay, I've just been out for my last bathroom break, and I basically been just sitting in the tent. I wrote my book and stuff, and that started getting really cold. So I got in the sleeping bag, stayed in there for about an hour. It's around 10:30 now. I'm getting sleepy, so it's time to turn in. Oh, it's nice and warm in my sleeping bag. Beautiful. Very nice. The mummy bag's a little bit small for me. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but I can't quite get it zipped up all the way. But anyway, I'm gonna crank the radio a little bit longer and just lay in the bag and be nice and warm, man. And yeah, I'll see you in the morning, I guess. Right on. Night. Good morning. Happy Good Friday, man. Well, I've successfully made it through the night. Awesome. Sun's just coming up. I slept really well, man. Woke up at 2 in the morning. Was able to get right back to sleep. I woke up at 4:50, and I had to actually get out of the tent, use the bathroom, come back in, and I got back to sleep, man. I've slept till almost 7 o'clock. So that's later than I'd sleep at home. So that's a win. No bumps in the night, nothing like that. It was a really awesome night. Ah, beautiful. What a beautiful place to wake up, man. I love it. I am heading her home here this morning, but it's going to take me a while to tear down. So I think I'm going to have a coffee before I go here. I'm all set up. I might as well. I'm going to use my little gas stove here that I got. Shouldn't take long. I have a lighter here. I'm just going to use the lighter. Nah, I got a ferrite up. So I'll use it. It was cold. It was very cold last night. I'm going to say it predicted -5. We at least got -5. It might have been colder, and you could feel the cold sinking in when it came. Excuse me. But my bag, I've got a mummy bag, a -10 mummy. I'll wait to light that because it's going to be loud. A -10 mummy bag, and it's a little bit small for me. It's really hard to get it zipped right up. And when all night, I didn't get it zipped right up past, say, above between my shoulder and my elbow. And it was nice and warm, man. I was amazed how warm it was. Every time I got out, it got really cold. But then when I got back in, within 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, I could feel the heat coming again, my body heat being captured by it, and it was great. I had no trouble at all. Now, let's get coffee. This might be loud. I forget how loud this one is. Here he comes. He might have some trouble getting going too. It's cold. coffee should only take a couple minutes. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. And I say, all right, water's boiling. It's coffee time. I really like how those stoves boil water so fast. I gotta try to put my water through my little pour over device here. Oh yeah, it's pouring nice and slow. Don't want to overfill that because all the grounds will end up in my cup. And that's definitely not the point. Oh, that smells good, man. Oh, I have to remember too, these pour over devices, it's down in the cup, so it kind of displaces water from the cup, from my mug. So I'm gonna have to be careful not to overfill it. Just at the last, I'll have to pick it out, I guess. I don't care if I only get half a cup of coffee, that's okay too. Ah, the brook itself, pardon me, the last time I spent a night at Chickadee Rock, the sound of the creek flowing kept me up. This time, I don't know if it's because I expected it. I brought earplugs, but I didn't need them this time. I was able to sleep just fine with the brook rattling right here in front of me, so that was pretty good. Now to experience the sun rising sitting here is just awesome, man. That's what I signed up for. Pretty close to that being done there now. I'm gonna let that coffee just steep in the cup there for a minute. I'm gonna get my boots out. I'll take apart the stove in a minute. I'm in no big rush today. Usually, in the past, when I've been on overnighters, I always want to make coffee and all that. I have plans for the next day, and I never actually do them. I just get up, pack up, and go home. So today, I really want to just take my time. I have all day. I'm not going to take all day. Within a couple hours, I'm going to be heading down the trail, but I'm going to have some coffee first, man. Way too good of a night to just run away. What a spot I have here now. Really need a hammock underquilt, man. If I had an underquilt, I could have done this in a hammock. Or if I get one, I'll start saving up for one, I think. I get one, and then I'll be able to hammock camp here too, man. That would be awesome. Seems like a really good spot for that. Coffee looks pretty good and strong, man. Just give it a squeeze, get the last goodness out of her. And that can go right in there. I'll just leave my kettle to cool. Where's my spoon? Can also go in my kettle when the time comes. Ah, good morning. Oh, that's nice and strong, man. Very nice. Right on. I don't eat breakfast, so this is my breakfast. Usually on weekdays I'll have a bagel. When I'm not working, I don't have anything for breakfast. Just coffee. Oh man, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside and get out of the tent, sit in my chair and enjoy my coffee. No spilling the coffee. There we go. That's a nice flat spot for that. Right on. I'm almost giddy with how awesome that night was. Oh, lovely. My coffee is just right, man. Nice and strong. I don't know what it is. Coffee in the woods, I like a little bit stronger. Or maybe it's not that much stronger, it's just the setting and the fresh air that makes it taste stronger. Boy, what a lot of fresh air I've gotten over the past 2 days, man. Or yesterday, last night, and this morning so far. I did a lot of, while I was having my coffee, just standing and turning my face to the rising sun. I've heard that that's really good for your circadian rhythm. Anytime you can face the rising sun and face the setting sun, that light going in your eyes and being interpreted by your brain is kind of back to your hunter gatherer, your inner hunter gatherer, and that helps you to reset your cycles, right? Keeps your brain in a nice ritualistic rhythm. It's very nice. My flannel go coat kept me nice and warm last night, man. I'm layered up underneath of it, but I found like the flannel layer on the inside of the coat and the denim on the outside. The flannel kind of warmed me up, and then the denim trapped that heat. I found it plenty warm for last night while I was bumping around camp having my fire. Super pleased with this coat, man. Check out Flannel Go. I like their flannel. I like their shackets. Gotta get me a shacket, I think. I'm in the market for one. This coat is my everywhere coat now. I wear it everywhere. Just like my previous shackets, but I do miss a shacket, man. But once it warms up, the shirt Flannel Go sent me is going to be perfect for just putting on to have a long sleeve on when I'm in the woods. I'll be wearing it a lot too. I'm just looking. No, there's no dust or grinds in my coffee, so it's good to the last drop, man. My coffee is just Folgers. It's what was on sale. I do prefer Folgers. I don't drink specialty coffee or anything. It's usually Maxwell House or Folgers. One of the two will be on sale. I wouldn't mind maybe someday getting into grinding my own beans and stuff, but that's not me right now. Oh, lovely. And what a great way to warm up, man. Awesome. Just awesome. Begrudgingly, I'm going to have to start tearing down, I guess. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's Good Friday. Maybe me and Wyatt will get out for a flick today, try for a fish. That'd be nice. Or something. Who knows? At least I've had a wonderful sleep, so slept every bit as good as I would at home, if not better, man. Okay, I'm gonna start. It's the start that stops most people, right? That's a big part of defeating your mind. Action. If I listened to my mind, I would never be doing anything like this, man. I defeated my mind years ago, and I've been living a far more fulfilled life ever since. Maybe someday we'll talk about how to defeat your mind. It's a process, and it's ongoing. It's not one of those things that you're just done. It's a constant thing. But you get used to it like you get used to anything. Just when you have an idea that's exciting to you, just doing it. Don't think about it. When you have negative self-talk, shut it down and contradict it. Contradict it every time. One little tidbit: when you have negative self-talk inside your head and you're doubting yourself, what I would do is as soon as that thought popped in my head, I would say in my head, sometimes out loud, I would laugh and say, I'm just going to go for it. And you know what? Eventually my mind accepted that I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to have negative self talk or self doubt. I'm just going to go for it. And now, when I get an idea and I'm excited about it, those thoughts don't pop in, man. Meditation, relaxation, taking time to rejuvenate and rest and do the things that excite you, man. That's how you provide balance to this experience, right? Anyway, I promise not to make a 3 hour video. Promise myself, that is. So I'm gonna start tearing down as much as I don't want to, and we'll see how that goes. The biggest bonus here for me is that this site is now established. I'm very lucky that I had one spot inside the tent that my mat would fit, that were no roots and not level. My head was above my feet though, so I kind of had like a natural reclining pillow on the go. So very comfortable sleep, man. Right on. It's packing time. All right. Right on, man. There we go. Ah, this pack is heavy, so I'm going to keep this short. That's the only thing about this sort of stuff. Taking everything on your back, man, that's heavy stuff. And I really like loosen this up some. The heaviest thing I've got is my sleeping bag and my sleeping pad. I got to swap that out for one of those small inflatable ones with a decent R value. This big one is just a beast, man. Although it served me very well last night. Anyway, the first solo overnight up the third wash drift is complete, man. I had a lovely time. Couldn't have asked for better, man. A real confidence booster, this one. Because I've been wondering all winter, like, my sleeping bag says -10. How cold can it really be and still be comfortable? And I would say we hit -5 or -6 Celsius last night, and I was fine. I was plenty warm. Super cold when I got out of the bag, but when I got back in, and I found the bag itself cooled off quick, but when I got back in within 5 minutes, I was generating good heat again, man. And I had a lovely sleep. Beautiful day yesterday. Lovely to be here and have the sun rise while I'm having coffee, man. Awesome. Just awesome. So, anyway, that little stove I made my coffee on came from Mark Young. Mark, woods are waiting for you, bud. They're out there. You'll be back soon, I'm sure, man. Right on. I encourage you, man. Don't let your mind stop you. Don't let the start stop you. Get out and try things. I'm no expert at this. I just started doing this a couple years ago, and I've only been out for overnighters. If you look back in my videos, those are the only overnighters I've been on. Is there four? Is this the fourth? I don't even know, right? I haven't been doing this long. I scrounged together gear from friends and family, right? My tent was just something somebody gave me. I'd love to have a new tent, right? I'd love to have a new sleeping pad. And I'll pick away at getting that stuff now that I know how much I enjoy this, man. But I didn't want to invest anything before I knew. So, right on. I'm going to head down the hill, go wake up the family with tales of my great adventure. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, and remember, folks, you will never find anything unless you go look. Go have a look, man. It's worth it. Bye for now.